It all started back in New Year's. I was brainstorming Pokemons that is niche and has potential. I looked over the set of new moves released in Regulation F, and I found a couple good ones I wanted to try. But whilst in the car, I was talking to my teammates in the Philippine League. I glanced over a Pokemon that learned one of the moves I wanted to try. And that was Riolu. Riolu was known for the move Copycat. I don't know much about this because I wasn't playing BGC then, but it does have Prankster Coaching. Coaching is a move that boosts your defense and attack by one stage. It also learned one of the new moves Upper Hand, which I saw some potential in, but I was thinking of ways to use it. Before that, I did figure out that this was finally the regulation that I will use Dondozo, because I saw its potential in being amazing in this regulation, being able to take out a lot of the new Pokemons and being able to dominate in the current meta of the time. So, what I needed was a fast sweeper that can take care of potential threats to Dondozo, but also being a physical attacker because I wanted to use Riolu's coaching. And there was a Pokemon that did fit all of those criterias. That Pokemon was Dragonite. Dragonite has a very high attack stat and can learn the move Extreme Speed. If you are caught up with the current trends, it was common to use Dragonite and Xianpao together because of the high attack and priority spam. But I saw another reason to use it. Dragonite has the ability Inner Focus, which means it never flinches, and that will be quite important later. I will explain it in the team building process. I already wanted to use Upper Hand on Riolu and Dragonite was the missing piece to it. So, I went into Team Builder, built this team, and I wanted to finish it before Himi Turner's next tour starts. Because I wanted to show it off to the world that this is one of the deadliest ways to use Riolu. We have Riolu as the main Pokemon of the team with Upper Hand for Dragonite weakness policy, Rain Dance for Urshifu Rapid Strike, but later on I did change this to Sunny Day because I changed the last two Pokemon a lot. Coaching to boost my Dragonite and to help my last two Pokemon be bulkier or have more attack. Protect to stop any shenanigans. Dragonite with weakness policy. Idea being Inner Focus ignores flinch done by Upper Hand and Upper Hand is faster than Extreme Speed. So you use Upper Hand on Terra Normal Dragonite to activate Extreme Speed and then sweep with the weakness policy boost. We also have Stomping Tantrum and Aerial Ace for coverage. Protect to stop enemies from attacking you, and if given the chance, can get one coaching boost off. Dondozo is the next Pokemon with Rocky Helmet and Terra Steel. Later on, I changed this to Lum Berry and Terra Fairy to counter Burn and Sleep while also countering Dark Shifu. We have the moves Heavy Slam, which can OHKO Amoonguss as long as you have 3 stages of attack boost, and Terra Steel. Order Up to boost your attack and hit Dragon types for super effective damage. Earthquake to hit a lot of Pokemon for a lot of damage. Tatsugiri. Now this Pokemon is running a funny set that was developed by my group leader in PPTL. And that funny set is Counter Mirror Coat Tatsugiri. Idea being that after Dondozo takes care of mostly everything, Tatsugiri will be able to 1v1 most Pokemons by letting it take a hit and survive with Focus Sash, and then using Counter or Mirror Coat to kill the opponent. Draco Meteor and Muddy Water is there for certain matchups that Counter or Mirror Coat can't take care of. Now, for the last two Pokemons, I won't get into the detail of those because those two changed a lot over the time. Himi Turner number 20 finally starts, and I was quite confident in my team. There was about 250 players attending this online tournament, and I was ready to show them that the Riolu tech is the future. As the tournament goes on, I was doing pretty well, only losing once out of 6 rounds so far. The tournament was running with 9 rounds and you only needed 7 wins to get top cut, and I had 5. The next match was against Pengy. This was his reaction and how the match went.
We are playing Penglin! I've wanted to play Penglin for so long just because it's funny. Alright, they're running Coaching Riolu. Huh. Interesting. Dondozo Tatsugiri, Weakness Policy Dragonite, Life Orb Chenpao, Scarf Urshi Riolu. This is wild, dude. This is crazy shit. That's really interesting. It's Rocky Helmet, Heavy Slam, Order Up, Earthquake Dondozo, Terra Steel. Alright, this is gonna be a weird one. For best of one, this is tough. Makes sense. I mean, we don't even know what Reg G's gonna be yet, dude. If we get restricteds in Reg G, it's gonna be single restricted and the format's gonna suck. Not kidding. It's gonna be terrible. Yeah, but that won't be Reg G if it's Yeah, but like introducing home mons is a logical thing to do before Worlds. Like that's not that illogical. Like the timing's a little weird, but like the format makes sense. I don't know. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's really cool. I didn't see it. Yeah, I didn't see that coming. That's really cool. I like that. That's really, really neat. Yeah, I just didn't see the upper hand play. That's really obvious, too. Very dumb of me to not see that, but that's really neat. That was cool. I lose now, because it's best of one. Just my bad for not seeing that. Bro, realistic, it does way worse than that. Check this out. Wait, were you running the dozo I played yesterday? If in that case, you already saw this. No, you weren't. You were running the balance stuff. Yeah, check this out. He doesn't have Protect, so he dies to Fake Out now. Alright!
In the end, I made one blunder, and that was me using extreme speed onto the Torkoal instead of the Raging Bolt. I was pretty new to using Dondozo, and I didn't know what my calcs are against Raging Bolt, and I was thinking at the time that I would OHKO it after one Earthquake, because so far in my testing, I never fought against it with full health. But I was wrong. Effectively, this put me out of the top cut reach, and I ended the tournament with 6-3. Next tournament was Lum Berry Tour, which had a 155 player count with 7 rounds of Swiss. I did amazing during the Swiss round, getting a record of 5-2, and I only needed 5 wins to get top cut, so I got in. During top cut, I won my top 32 match and went into the second round of top cut. Here was the highlights of that match. In the end, I lost, ending my run with another 6-3, getting 12th out of 155 in this tournament. It was around this time that Portland Regional was happening, and someone was running Riolu. I managed to get in contact with them and talk about where they got their inspiration. He said he got the inspiration from That's a Plus One. That's a Plus One made a team that was using Trico and Dragonite. It has the same idea with weakness policy, but instead of using Riolu, it was using Trico. Although, the person that went to Portland Regional had the same idea as me and just used Riolu instead. Although the core of his team is very different, I love that a Riolu team managed to get 6-3 in Portland. They had fun with the team, and that's the most important part about BGC. My next tournament was Himi Turner number 22, where I ran the final version of this team, which had Gouging Fire in the back and Volcarona. My highlight match in this tour was against the one and only Nekkra herself.
Woo! So we're playing against Riolu. With Dondozo Tatsugiri, Volcarona, Gouging Fire, and Dragonite. Well, cool. That's always fun. I feel like there's nothing that's totally stopping me from going like... Am I reading too much into it? Maybe I'm reading too much into it. I feel like I always go like Ogerpon Entei here. I feel like Ogerpon Entei is like great. And then ooh. Or do I go like Ogerpon Raging Bolt and then I go like this and then like this? I think we do that. And I don't time out this time because last time I did that, I lost. It's crazy what you can do when you actually like think about what you're doing. All right. Yeah, my opponent has Dragonite, Riolu, Dondozo Tatsugiri, Volcarona, and Gouging Fire. The Dondozo Tatsugiri is going to be a little tough. I expect that to be the case. Seeing the Dragonite here, though, it is weakness policy. Huh. Okay, it is weakness policy. Which is very funny. I didn't see that before. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this. What I essentially want to do here is to catch them going for like breaking swipe. Which like does happen, but essentially I don't know if you can breaking swipe yourself. But the TLDR is like, I really wanted to make sure that they couldn't breaking swipe their partner Dragonite. Is that silly? That's probably pretty silly, and I probably didn't need to do that, but like here we are. Dragonite's still a little scary. This Dondozo is Heavy Slam, Order Up, and Earthquake with Terra Fairy. That's a little scary. I feel like it's so easy for them to just like... I don't know. Do I want to like do that? I think I just double into the Dozo. All of a sudden, Ogerpon here is like just... Ogerpon Raging Bolt's just like not that good. I'm a little nervous about how to deal with this Dragonite. Oh, so that wasn't very much damage. That's like nice. That's always very nice. I think I just hit it again. Because I do think that it's just earthquake time. Like, Tatsu comes in. This feels like Dondozo just goes for earthquake here. I think I get double KO'd, no? And we also force out the Terra. I'm ready for a wet noodle fight. What I'd like to happen here is that something gets knocked out so I can bring in my Entei and I can Terra and then I can do damage. But I'm pretty sure we just get... Oh, Ogerpon doesn't die. Well, that's nice. It's actually really nice to know. Raging Bolt's out of here. It did its job. It got rid of the Gouging Fire, which was honestly, like, the biggest problem. And by that, I mean I don't like playing against it, so... It's my favorite. Alright, what is the order up here? Okay. I think I just keep hitting it. Oh, I guess I could have, like, also follow me, but I feel like just getting damage down into this thing is going to be the most important. And then hopefully there's a turn where I can just hit the Dragonite now that I know that it's... The Terra's gone. That's a lot of damage. Oh my god, it's attack. Please burn! Holy cow, please burn. I have a 50% chance. I have a 50% chance to burn. That would be nice. I don't think there's anything that I can... is there anything that they can do here that, like... I actually think I need to follow me here. And fish for it again. The follow me is just, like, if they go for order up, like, I know it's going to hit into the Ogerpon. And if it dies, like, that's really too bad, but... I think maybe I also should have... I could have protected. I'm basically trying to buy myself enough time to burn the Dondozo. Burning the Dondozo would be great in this scenario. Please, it's a 50-50. 50% of the time, it never works. So that's a little concerning. I think the Dondozo is also faster than me. Like, I get to go for Moonblast, but like, what cost? I don't have a choice. I think they go for like a... Oh! Okay, or it just dies? Never mind. Wait, does E-Speed just kill there? Oh, yeah, now I get the burn. Now I get the burn. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. This is fine. Oops. Counter is like a little weird, but I feel like I care more about that, and like maybe I fish for a burn onto the Dragonite. Because I also don't want to accidentally give over a weakness policy boost. If it protects... Oh well. Tatsukiri could also go for Mirror Coat. What does Mirror Coat do? Why is it on this Pokemon? What does it do? I have no idea. Burn? That's okay. Well, it didn't, but that's alright. Do I just pick up with, like, Moonblast Extreme Speed? I think I do. If I don't, then... I can Extreme Speed next turn. I should pick up. Nice. Yay! Yeah. That was really close. That was hard to play against. So like a couple of the outs that I needed to go for there didn't work. The burn onto the burn onto the Dondozo didn't happen, which is very disappointing. But you know, it's okay. Like I guess we were able to hit it with the Moonblast and that did enough damage. I actually don't know my calc for that. We're gonna go run the calc right now. Also, GG to my opponent. I thought the Riolu would come. I really thought the Riolu would come to the match. I thought like maybe upper hand or something would be really funny. I think Sunny Day was always going to be a little tough for them to bring, if only because I have the Raging Bolt and the Flutter Mane that get access to Photosynthesis. But coaching is such like a cool move. I do feel like I played really passively around the Dragonite, but the one shot with the Draco onto the Gouging Fire was so important. Super happy about that. Yeah, the Riolu does have upper hand. So maybe that was what I was looking for, is like if you go upper hand and the Terra Normal. Otherwise, I was looking at the Gouging Fire. Hey, how's it going, Penglin? Thank you so much for the game. Welcome in. You'll notice, like, if you go back and you watch the VOD, there is the first turn where I go for, like, the follow me because I thought you were going to breaking swipe your own Dragonite to, like, give it weakness policy boost. I actually thought, I was like, do you actually want to do that here? Like, is it worth giving yourself the -1 to activate weakness policy? Can you even do that? I had no idea, but I wasn't about to risk it and find out. I was looking at that and I don't want to get got. Because you know what happened yesterday? I played against a Terra Normal Choice Band. No, Terra Normal Life Orb Metagross with Explosion. And it double KO'd both of my Pokemon. Oh, you can't even target with Breaking Swipe? Oh, well, see, there goes that. I was like, oh, well, okay. See, I was like, maybe there's the chance. Maybe there's a chance, but no. Hey, Zanzibar, what's up? Yeah, I low-key thought that I would just KO with, or it would activate weakness policy. Anyway, where's that calculator? I have to look at this. Because we ended up KOing your Flutter Mane. Or I ended up KOing with the Flutter Mane onto your Terra Fairy Dondozo. Does that actually matter? Like, do I always get the win there? Or am I... or I don't know. I don't know how much damage that was going to do. This... I guess it's Terra Grass. I guess I would consider it like Terra Grass offensive. But it's like not. Wait. Where's my Flutter? Liverpool Flutter? Oh, Moonblast always says like, wait, no. Hang on. Where's the Commander boost? I need to give the Commander. Oh, I always do like 27% there. Okay. You're hoping that I was slower? Yeah. No, we won. Heavy Slam is always an Oko into the Flutter there. Yeah. I realize now. Because I'm like, I actually don't know my speeds for that. I'm like, I don't know what my speed is. If you are faster, I just die. And if I'm not, then I have another chance to fish for the burn. But I definitely needed the Flutter Mane there in the end. But yeah, that was super close. It definitely came down to the Flutter Mane versus the Flutter Mane versus Dondozo speed. Oh, use Jolly to outspeed the Flutter? Hey, this is then great learning to maybe change it. Because I think that Dondozo, like, it's so oppressive as a duo. Like, one of the things that immediately stuck out to me about your team is when I looked at it and went, oh no. Like, I have to... Oh, shoot, sorry. I sure do. My bad. Sorry, I will report. But whoopsie. We got to talking, and then I was like, I forgot to report the score. Yeah, the one thing that I looked at when I was looking at your team is I said, oh, well, the Dondozo and the Tatsugiri are, like, by far the scariest things to me. On top of that, you had Weakness Policy Dragonite. I was half expecting Howl on this Gouging Fire. So I didn't know if that was going to come into play, but it didn't. But it's always Dondozo Tatsugiri that I feel like is the biggest problem. But yeah, thank you so much for the game.
In the end there, as you can see, I was thinking that my Dondozo was faster than Fluttermane, which it normally is faster than Specs Fluttermane, but Nekkra had her Fluttermane be a little speedier than normal, so it outspeeded my Dondozo, which won her the match. My last tour with this team has got to be the Pomelo Tour. It was a tournament done in Showdown and it wasn't as big as the other ones, but it wasn't easy either. Here is a montage of my runs in this tour. I managed to get a record of 5-0 during Swiss, going into the top cut undefeated. But I ended my tour with a record of 6-1 because I had a bad matchup against my top cut opponent. They were running in DD Armourouge and they even have Rock Ogrepon. At the time, I could have won if I wasn't experimenting with Oblivious, but I still lost, and a loss is a loss. These were my experiences with Riolu. A Pokemon unexpected, but somehow did super well against a lot of players, even getting players like Nekkra and Pengy surprise. I feel like this was a decent ending for Riolu. I honestly never expected to win, but I was surprised I did so well with this team. Most of the highlighted matches I showed here were times I lost, and it isn't because I wasn't winning, clearly I was. It's because the best way to learn and adapt to something is by losing. Yes, you can learn from winning as well, but you learn more from the matches that you lose. Losing isn't bad because it's a symbol of you trying. It's only bad when you don't learn anything from it. These flaws, these losses, these failures, they're only bad if I didn't adapt and learn from it.